Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness. Rocking the merch. I got a story about that too, Dave. Here on Terrific Tuesday here. Life's good, guys. Life is absolutely freaking amazing. Anyway, I got a lot of feedback for yesterday's two videos. Okay? So I want to piggyback on that, and then we'll get off to some different stuff tomorrow. But you saw the thumbnail. Jerry could do it. All right? Anyway, let me honk a little bit, and we will get back to it. With ease. Let's keep it in the key of concert D, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, so check this out. Across this great land of ours, I'm going to say 3,000 miles away, 2,500, 2,700 miles away, I'm doing the grocery shopping with my Perico merch. And a guy stops me and says, I know that guy. He's from Las Vegas, right? I said, yeah. And the guy said, I have relatives there, and I try to get out there once a year. And Dave, he heard you at the Raiders games. I know that guy. Yeah, he's a pal of mine. Plays my mouthpiece. I talk a little bit. I love to talk. In case you didn't notice, I just love to talk about the stuff I like to talk about: working out, nutrition, and trumpet. Other than that, I have no patience. Anyway. I got a lot of very, very nice compliments about what was going on yesterday. Okay? First of all, the 5 days off, the cut lip, and you guys are just as sweet can be. You really are. That you don't know anybody else that can do that. 99.9% of the trumpet players can't do that. Guys, I couldn't be more flattered. I really couldn't. Now, I want to say, right up front, guys, it is all chops. It's not artistry. Okay? It's chops. And I have just plain, for the most part, stopped working on the artistry part. At one point in my career, I had that in spades. Okay? And I had the double C, and I had quite a good little career for myself. I preferred teaching. I got into that, blah, blah, blah. But the point is, guys, it's chops. Okay? And I never thought in a million years that I would be playing routinely every day E's, F's, and G's above double C. Okay? And basically, I wanted Mel's job. I thought I'd go down to North Carolina, my first job out of school, stay there for a couple years, and come up and take Mel's job when he was done. That was my plan. Well, Mel didn't cooperate. He stayed there until they literally dragged him out on a stretcher. That's literally. He had a stroke in the pit. Anyway, I digress. Different video. I wanted to be a great orchestral player with a double C. Okay? I think I got both. I don't know about great orchestral player. Excellent world-class orchestral player with a double C. Now, that led me into, the double C itself led me into some commercial music, Broadway and all that sort of stuff, which ended up to be my life's blood when I was done. But the point is, all that stuff that I could do, I don't know anybody else that could do it. Jerry could do it. Okay? Now, Jerry was not a great performing artist, and he would be the first one to tell you that. Okay? He was a clinician. He was a mad scientist. He was a theoretician, and that was his gig. And he was very, very comfortable with that. He was extraordinary with that. But as far as not warming up, playing with a cut lip, not playing 5 days later, Jerry was fearless. Absolutely fearless when it came to that. And he would do that anytime, any place, in the middle of Times Square. Didn't matter. He would do it. I used to do a lot of clinics with him, and he brought me along to do the classical artistry stuff. Okay? He would often take guys off in a corner, take them up to their hotel room or something and give them a private lesson, and I was down, holding the fort and all this sort of stuff. Between the two of us, we laid a lot of double C's all over this great land of ours. But he could do it. He could absolutely do it. Now, as he got older and his health started to decline, one of the things that started to decline very noticeably was his inner strength. And he didn't have the compression he used to have. Okay? Now, he could play high as ever, but he didn't have the power. And that's where the kettlebells comes in. That's where all this fitness comes in and everything that I do. But Jerry could absolutely do it. Okay? Now, once again, my stuff, whatever, thank you guys so much. That in itself does not make me a great trumpet player. But unless you have something unique to bring to the table, I'm going to say Miles Davis. I'm going to say Clark Terry. I'm going to say Makarayakov. Unless you have a little niche that you can bring to the table. Guys, you need those double C's. You need those strong chops. If you think all of our icons, the guys that just make us our jaws drop, Sandoval, Horst Fisher, Doc, Mel, Herseth. Why do we love Herseth so much? He got more tone, power, range, and endurance than anybody other than Mel. That's why we love him. Everybody can play the excerpts. Guys, it's not that hard. All right? But you have to have the chops. And I can give you the chops. I'm the only one in the world that guarantees the chops. And I'll do it for everybody. Jerry would do it. Jerry would guarantee them. Absolutely. And like me, he could not guarantee. He got into a little hot water too. You'll be fine by then. You'll have G's by New Year's Eve. Take the lead job on New Year's Eve. Well, if you didn't have the G, so you got in hot water. But, guys, his chops were outstanding. Just maybe the best ever. Were they better than Lynn Nicholson? Cat Anderson? Those guys were better all-around musicians and trumpet players than Jerry. For pure chops, I'm not sure if they had better chops than him. Now, the great Walt Johnson. I did a video on him years ago, and he and Jerry had a high note contest in Walt Johnson's hotel room. And he told me on email, Jerry buried him. Tone, power, range, and endurance absolutely buried him. And that was before the 1SB. Okay? But guys, this is available to all of us. Available to all of us. Guys, Jerry can do it. I can do it. That doesn't make us the best trumpet players in the world. The point is, we're just normal schmoes that got this figured out, and I can give it to you. Okay? I deal with some Perico, DeLibra, Herb Smith, Nick Drozdoff. Some of the greatest players ever. Guys, they got the chops and they have the rest of it too. I can't guarantee the rest of it. That comes from God. That ain't me. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. We'll get into some other stuff when we get done. Love you all.